Well, well, well. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Blues'n'2s. I can see there's a few folk watching. Drew Littlejohn, Billy Hantonen, Bob Wrinklybottom, Ivor Curbley, Andy Martin, Alistair Cunningham, John Tate. Welcome, one and all. Evening, Bob. Oh, now I'm hearing... I'm actually hearing myself here, which is not that great. Give me just a second while I sort my... There we go. That's better. I was having my own voice coming back at me from a million different directions. And hello, Peter Lindberg, Helsinki. I'm sure you know Ismo very well. You've got lots of Finnish people on Ismo. So joining me tonight for episode 5 is my very good friend. We've played shows together in Finland and we've played shows together here in Scotland. If you were at any of the gigs in November in Glasgow or Edinburgh, or indeed in the St Mocha on the shores of Loch Lomond, we had a whole bunch of shows and we had a lot of fun. So without further ado, please welcome this week's special guest, Mr. Ismo Haavisto. Hey Ismo, how you doing, man?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Good to see you, man. All the way from Finland.
Yeah, great to see you too.
Isn't technology amazing?
Yeah. It's so easy.
I don't even 2 or 3 years ago, I don't think we could have done this. It would have been really, really hard, not just only to hook up, but also to actually be able to collaborate live and broadcast it.
Yeah.
It's better than television. Oh,
Yeah.
well. And before anybody asks, or you ask, I do have a dram here of a large smoke head. Cheers.
Cheers. You never.
But I also
guess what
have...
whiskey I have. Whiskey I have? I have a Loch Lomond from
Oh!
Loch Lomond.
It's very good. It's a funny thing, that Loch Lomond whiskey. A few years ago, one of our common friends in Helsinki, Mayu and Yuso, were here over Christmas and New Year, and they did a tour of Scottish distilleries and brought back whiskey from all of them.
Okay.
So we had to do a blind tasting, and Loch Lomond actually came out very near the top. It was really good. And
I bought
when I look at
this,
the
yeah.
Did you buy it when you were here?
Yeah. I bought it from airport, and it was very hard to make a choice because there was something like 200, maybe 200 different kind of whiskies, and I was thinking that I have to get some point what whiskey I'm gonna buy, and then I saw there's Loch Lomond whiskies, and we spent 3 days at your house, so it was the easy choice.
You just had to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking. I'm trying not to drink so much beer, because you may have seen my Facebook post last week. I know there's a few folk. Oh, Bobby Newlands is watching, and Ashley Williams. Hello. There are a few folk that are watching that I know probably saw my Facebook post. Melanie, if you're looking, I'm not really that bad, but I couldn't fasten. Well, I could fasten my jeans, but they were really tight when I sat down. So I thought, right, fuck it. I'm going to try and not drink so much beer and stick to whiskey, smokehead no less, and
I
coffee.
do the same thing, but I have also beer here, local beer from the local brewery. It's called
In Lahti?
Yeah, this is Lahden erikoisolut. It's a special beer from Lahti. English.
Oh, cool. Well, cheers. You know our mutual friend Honey Altonen, he calls beer coffee, so I'll do it with cheers with my coffee. And there's Ashley again, and Golly Gallagher, and hello Melanie Buchanan. I hope you saw that I am the new slimline me without so much beer. So what's been happening? Is lockdown still happening in Finland?
No, we are almost back in normal. All the clubs and bars are open, and I have had a lot of gigs in June and July already.
Fantastic.
Only the big festivals, over 500 people festivals and concerts are not allowed, but more small clubs are open.
Oh, that's good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be okay for November.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hope that will happen. Yeah.
And because we've had we've had lots of good times both with you and at your home with Suvi and the
Yeah, yeah,
kids,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it was great that you guys could come here in November, and hopefully we can keep doing that.
yeah, yeah. Let's hope. But
I
during
made
the
a
lockdown, talking about the lockdown, I made a new album. I recorded album in my home studio during,
fantastic,
and I just got
great.
also LP version. It came out last Friday as an
Oh,
album.
so it's out now.
Yeah,
Ah, wow,
Hard
excellent.
Stumpy Blues from Lahti.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do you fancy playing a song from the album for us?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna do
That'd be great, man.
Stick the nails. This song is an old song that I recorded with my band already 2002, but I made a one-man band version to this record, a slide version.
Cool.
So this is a little different kind of version. So
Oh, I love that guitar.
yeah. The right harmony. The song is called Mama Rolling Stone. You're like a rolling stone, Mama. Why don't you stay around? You're like a rolling stone, Mama. Why don't you stay around?
Fantastic. Great stuff, Ismo. That's, you see, I would say this. I think I personally prefer the solo acoustic stuff and the acoustic versions of things. It's always really cool.
Okay, now I can hear
It's
you.
yeah, I'm just saying I think I prefer personally, I like the acoustic solo versions of stuff. But you sound like a full band anyway because you're stomping your feet and you've got your little foot tambourine and your harmonica and because the banner that I made to try and promote the show tonight, I stuck it around Facebook and that was a picture of us. I think my last song when we played in Glasgow, on my last song, you joined me on stage, and that was just a photograph from the Hug and Pint in Glasgow.
yeah. I played harmonica. And, yeah, it was great.
It was really good. I really love that place. It was good that you got to play Glasgow and Edinburgh and do something local here on the east side of Loch Lomond.
Yeah, it was great. Kick, that little cafeteria kick.
And also we went to Aberdeen, didn't we?
Yeah. It was great too. I think to come to play again there.
It was it was great for you and Suvi to get to see a little bit of Scotland as well.
Yeah. We both like a lot. Great, and we'd like to come back as soon as possible. Let's hope.
Yeah, well, I hope that will be soon once the fucking COVID lifts, and also, do you think Brexit is going to cause us a problem coming to each other's countries?
Let's see. They are talking about that there will be some work permission fees you have to pay to come to play there. And if it happens there, I think EU will make the same for you guys there if you are coming to play into Europe. So, but let's hope they don't do that.
I know that here in the UK, the Musicians Union and lots of other groups are really campaigning and lobbying the government to do something to try and make it easier for musicians and creative and artists to be able to travel and work, you know.
Yeah, let's hope it will hold that.
Because we don't make an awful lot of money.
Yeah. You have to pay flying tickets and all other stuff, so you can't pay anything else for government.
But we have a good time.
Yeah. Sometimes it's great to play, just having fun. It's not all about the money.
Yeah, for sure. What when Finland was really locked down, how did you find it? Was it difficult?
No, actually, I told Suvi that I'm used to be here in my house on weeks. I just make gigs on weekends. That didn't happen, but everything else was almost like same. Kids were at home, and we have to do the homeschool, and I have to teach them. That was different, but mostly it's like my normal life, almost. Just hanging around in my house and playing guitar.
And was Suvi still working, or did she have to work from home?
Yeah, Suvi worked from home. Yeah, it's remote.
I know a lot of people here in the UK found the homeschooling thing quite difficult.
Yeah, actually, we learned that already because we spent 1 month last year in Spain, and we had to do homeschool there already. So it was easy for us because we knew how to do it.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, I'm going to play a song now, and I was trying hard to think I can't remember what I've played on any of the other things that we've been doing, but I think this is one about the east side of Loch Lomond. You might recognise it from when you were here. Whoops. I'm rocking the New Tone Strings shirt. They make my signature strings. And they sent me a bunch of strings the other day and a t-shirt, which was really cool. So thanks, Neil, and all the people at New Tone. Okay, let's see what happens if I try and play this song. This is a song about the east of Scotland, East Loch Lomond in Scotland, not the east of Scotland. It's in the west of Scotland, where Ismo and his wife spent some time with us, as well as we enjoyed some gigs. It's called Travelling Man. We've been traveling around the world, just me and my girl. Got some hope and I know I will. Might be tough, can't beat the thrill. It might be hard, it's the only way. Been on the road since I was 17. Been to places I'd never have seen. Gone the distance, felt the pain. Done it before and I'll do it again. I was born to be a traveling man. Come on, guitar. Left the city for the country, little place that does for me. In the shadow of the fault line hill, birds sing and the air is still. As Joe Twaddle would say, it's the center of my universe. Often wondered if I'd settle down. Feels good to be out of town. Thinking about the time I'll spend back in the country with my friends. I love the life of a traveling man. Oh, I love the life of a traveling man. Oh, I love the life of a traveling man. Hey, traveling man. And as I sang about the fault line hill, it's right out the window. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, I can remember that song. Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. So, it was the new album. Tell us a little bit more about the new album, the one man band album.
Yeah. I had a plan that I will record it in the front of the little audience, maybe 20 or 30 people. But because COVID, it didn't happen. But then I decided I'm gonna make a live album in my home, so it's recorded by one take, every song. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to make it sound like I'm playing in your living room, like you are living my life playing. So, and I think I got real near that. I'm very happy with this album. Yeah.
Because that's the hardest thing, is to, especially for folk like you and I, trying to capture the essence of the live show on a recording. No matter how good the studio, even if we play it live, it can be difficult. So that's really good. I'm glad you're happy with it, and I can't wait to hear it. That's really good news, man.
Yeah, you can hear it in Spotify if you want. It's not so
we'll be
good
streaming.
quality,
Well, we should put a link up in the comments on this video, or Suvi, if Suvi's watching, maybe Suvi, could you put a link to Ismo Spotify while we're doing this?
Maybe she can. Yeah.
And then, or is she looking after? Is she giving? It's past dinner time there, isn't it? It's about 10 p.m.
Yeah. 20 past.
I was going to say, is Suvi giving the kids their dinner, but they'll have had their dinner ages ago. Miss tummy rumbling.
Yeah, there's 12 songs, and now there's 3 old blues, 2. Mostly I record only my originals, but I wanted to make old blues classics too, because I do them on the gigs also. So this sounds a lot of like my gigs. it's just like my gigs. So
Yeah, well, that's good. I think that's important, and I found that with when we did the live album at our local village hall, the Live at Memorial Hall album. People were asking for songs. They want to take some home what they have heard that night, not something
yeah,
that sounds a bit
yeah,
like
yeah,
it. They want.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
My two last album, they were both solo and with band, so I could sell them on both gigs. But the one man band is my main thing, so it was time to make just a one man band record.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, what was it? I put on the Instagram and Facebook stories. Hard stomping blues.
Yeah,
I put on that's one of my favourites. Man, it's when you played that over here on I think at least a couple of the gigs, and man, it's really good, really powerful. I love it.
yeah. I think people like it. Yeah, and it's a real. Let's take the LP. I think the cover is very great. It's designed by Alar Kriisa from Estonia. Do you know that
Yeah,
harmonica player?
yeah, yeah. And
Actually, he made this logo for me last fall, maybe September or something. And so I had a name for the record and for the song before I really have them. There was first Hot Stompy Blues, and
it looks
I kept
awesome,
that
man.
line
And
slogan before I made the song and the record. But yeah,
it looks really
sometimes
good
it
though.
goes that way. Yeah,
It looks fantastic, man. And Al is a really talented guy. For anybody watching, you maybe saw a couple of weeks ago, Andres Roots from Estonia was my guest.
yeah.
And the first time Andres got me to Estonia, he still was playing with Bullfrog Brown, which Al played harmonica in. And
Yeah, they used to
so
be same
he
band.
does
Yeah,
lots
yeah.
of good art.
But I just met Alar last summer in Estonia harmonica festival in Pärnu. So we just met about a year ago, and then we came to Facebook friends, and I saw his graphic works, and I asked if he could make a logo for me. That's the way.
Yeah. It can actually, when I saw it, I thought, well, it kind of looks like something Al would have done. It's really good, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And if people want to buy the CD or vinyl, can they get it from your website?
Yeah, they can order from there.
Cool. And in Finland, because Fenica in Helsinki is closed now?
Yeah, it's closed. But there's a Levykauppa X, record store X, that had maybe 10 stores in Finland, in every big city. They sell my records.
Oh, good. So we should, next time you come over, we'll get some in the shops here in Scotland as well.
Yeah.
I know that Love Music in Glasgow would probably snap them up.
Mm.
Okay, so time for another song, man.
Okay.
What are you going to play now?
This is country folk blues song, something like that. I made it during the recording this new album. I took 2 ideas and mixed them, put them together, and made a new song. So this is called "Do You Know That Man?"
Cool, I'm excited, man.
Okay.
Okay, here's Ismo.
Do you know that man who walks from door to door? He's asking for a nickel. He asks for nothing more. He's wearing those sappy clothes, ragged shoes on his feet. Please understand him and give him what he needs. He used to be a wealthy man, had a big house and a car. He was living under a lucky star, but he lost everything when they closed the factory down. Now he's living on the streets of town. See him on the line, waiting for his break. He's sleeping in shelter, doesn't own a bed. His mind and heart are broken. Don't leave him alone. Life can beat you down. You can never know. Do you know that man?
Wow, amazing, man. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Really cool, man. There are almost a little bit of echoes of Creedence Clearwater Revival and your own influences, and powerful shit,
Yeah.
man. It's good.
I like to speak more about the roots music, not just the blues or country or whatever rhythm and blues. It's all the same. Same stuff.
And it's kind of, it just, you've managed to take this stuff and make a nice original song, man. And it's, well, all your stuff sounds great. Always does. So, hey,
Thanks.
man. So, what else? You've got gigs coming up, you said, in Finland.
Yeah,
have you
there's a
been
lot of
to?
gigs coming.
And anything happening in Estonia at the moment?
I should go there, play in the end of the month. I have 2 gigs there. So I think it's quite the same kind of situation in Estonia and Finland. There's maybe about 10 new cases per day. So not so much. So you can freely go between Finland and Estonia. Travel.
Cool. And when you play the shows, are the shows back to normal, or are people having to be socially distanced?
It's back to normal. Even when they take a little bit of beer and whiskey, so they forgot to distances and everything is normal. Let's hope it.
I can imagine after a few drinks, people start off and then closer.
Yeah, it's very hard on the kids. People are coming to shaking hand, and it's hard to say go away. Don't come shake my hand. And so it's back to normal. Almost.
But it's good that things are getting back to normal and people are are happy and confident.
Yeah, it's very very little risk in Finland now, but they are saying that some kind of new wave is coming also to Finland. But I think if it's coming, we're gonna do very fast. The government will do very fast decisions what to do, and I think people can handle it better on the second time than the first time. I'm not so here in Finland.
We've all, well, I suppose every country, has been through it. But I think Finland was very good even when it was at its worst. I think Finland was one of the stronger countries in dealing with it, So
yeah,
good.
And the Helsinki area was isolated. You couldn't go freely from Lahti to Helsinki. It was something like 2 or 3 weeks. Only if you went to work, you could go, but I couldn't go to Helsinki in that time at all. So
and I guess overseas stuff, I guess we'll have to wait for another month or two, I would think at least. Are there any countries other than Estonia that you can go to?
I will go to Latvia and Lithuania in September. Let's see if that happens. But I think the borders are open there too. You can go from Estonia freely to those countries too. So,
have you written since you finished this album? Have you been writing any more stuff?
Not yet. I'm just playing these new songs and made a lot of kicks. But actually, my old friend sent me some lyrics. Let's see if I can do something from them. They were quite good, so let's see if I write a music for them.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, talking of which, I haven't written an awful lot of new songs, and I'm going to be doing a full concert live stream 2 weeks today. But we've got one more episode of this Blues'n'2s next week, and that's it finished. So let me think what I might play now. Trying to think of something that I can actually remember how to play. That's one thing I found, even though we've been doing live streams, not being on stage and not constantly playing the songs. Not only can I not remember the songs, I don't even know what songs were on my list.
Yeah.
Let me think. I could maybe play Whiskey in My Blood. That was probably quite appropriate, seeing as we're both enjoying a dram. Thank you, man.
I remember.
Right, here we go.
Let's take some whiskey.
Cheers. Right. Whiskey in My Blood. Say hello to trouble, don't mind if I do. Doesn't really worry me, it's all I ever do. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. In the very hard day it helps to ease my pain. Smoky taste of liquor, sweet smell of the grain. Sometimes make it hard for me even to recall my name. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. In the very hard day it helps to ease my pain. Oh yeah, come on, guitar! Oh yeah, come on! Well, drinking with the devil, here and bad as hell. I'll be going away from here with lots of tales to tell. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. In the very hard day it helps to ease my pain. Well, if you drink the devil's moonshine, you can feel it burn all the way to hell and back and more if you return. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. In the very hard day it helps to ease my pain. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. At the end of every hard day, it helps to ease my pain. Whiskey in my blood and whiskey in my veins. At the end of every hard day, it helps to ease my pain. Hey! Cheers! Whiskey in my blood.
Yeah, cheers.
Whiskey in our blood.
Yeah. It's great too.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait until this all lifts and we can welcome you back to Scotland and find some gigs together again. But in between times, hopefully everything will stay good for us coming to Finland in November. I'm looking forward to that.
November,
there's 3 or 4 gigs. I think there's 3 or 4 shows in Finland.
Maybe. Yeah. There's one new venue for me also, that Verstas in a little village called Nakkila. It's very interesting to see that place. I saw the pictures. I've never been there myself either. So
I was when I was putting it on the gig listings. I was just wanted to make sure I had the details right, and I checked it out. It looks fantastic. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man.
So it's a little happening.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So have you got a busy week ahead? Have you got other stuff this week? More gigs and stuff?
Actually, this week I have only one at my club in Virasto, where you're gonna play in November. We will be
Thursday
there with
night
my
club?
family band. My brother, my son, and my brother's son. So we have family band. We're gonna play blues and country music.
That's going to be great, man. Cool.
My son plays drums, and my brother Marco and his son Oskari, they both play bass and guitar, and I'm gonna play some guitar and harmonica and slide stuff. So
Wow. Have you done this before?
only a couple of times, so I think there will be a lot of people. But I think they are interesting to listen to family band, because in Lahti everybody knows Marco and me, but they don't know our sons. So I think there will be a great party.
I think so. Everybody will be want to see the band and catch it early. That's going to be really good, man. So is that this Thursday coming?
Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man, great. Well, I think we'll probably cut.
This week.
Oh, wow. Well, man, it's been an absolute pleasure having you as my guest. I'm glad you were able to do this episode. I think I mentioned there's only.
In Weston, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well, it's been fun, and there's one more after this. So if you hang about in the green room, we'll have a wee chat once we're finished. In the meantime, I'll just say cheerio to everyone, and I'll come right back to you in a minute, Ismo. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Well, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Ismo is an absolute amazing guy, amazing player, amazing songwriter, and I'm really glad that he was able to come on here and share some stories and introduce himself to you. A lot of you have seen him here in Scotland last November, and I'm hoping that very soon we'll get the chance to have Ismo back here and we can do a whole bunch more shows. I mentioned during that live stream that we've got just one more episode of Blues'n'2s to go next week. My guest will be my very good pal Ted Drozdowski from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, he lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He's actually from Boston, but him and his wife Laurie moved to Nashville quite a long time ago. They're very good pals. They have provided us some great hospitality opportunities there, and we've also enjoyed their company when they've come to visit us here. And I hope you'll join Ted and I for the final edition of Blues'n'2s, same time next week on this page. Then there's going to be a new series I'm going to launch a live stream series called Cooking Up the Blues. But it's not going to start immediately because 2 weeks tonight, I'm going to do a full concert live stream. It's in conjunction with Smokehead. I hope you won't be surprised at that. Cheers. Smokehead have got some very big news that I can't wait to share with you. And there'll be some giveaways and competition stuff. So look at my Facebook page for information on that one. And then the week after that, all going well, the Cooking Up the Blues series will start. So meantime, thanks again to Ismo Haavisto for joining me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed the series so far. Join us next week, same time, same place, for the final episode in the Blues'n'2s series with my good pal, Ted Drozdowski.